Hi, I'm Jules Hayes, and welcome to Don't Worry, This Doesn't Matter. Today I'd like to discuss a movie from when I was growing up, one I hold very near and dear to my heart. Easy A was released on September 17th, 2010, which hits me pretty freaking hard. It's been nearly 12 years since then. I feel like serious in that one scene in Prisoner, if you know, you know. It's been 12 years. Anywho, I'd like to talk about a couple of things with Easy A. For one, there is a monumental difference, as with all films, between watching it the first time as a teenager and watching it over again as an adult with nostalgia beneath my wings. As a teenager, I was definitely more on Olive's side of things, focused on the social aspects. Her lack of solid friendships, besides her best friend, who treated her like a bit harshly sometimes, and was definitely something I related to. Growing up and rewatching it now, 12 years later, I find myself paying more attention to how Olive's parents handled the situation. I feel like the more helicopter style parents out there would say that that Olive's didn't try to intervene enough, that they let her situation get far too out of control when they could clearly see something intense was happening. I would disagree. Throughout every single dialogue bit where either of her parents or her and her little brother are involved, it's obvious that the children are being raised to question everything, as well as being trained exquisitely in the art of conversation. I would also argue that her parents intervened at every stage. From the first moment she mentioned getting in trouble for using inappropriate language in English class, like, I don't understand how the other girl didn't get in trouble, how just she did, but okay. Both parents looked at each other in concern in the scene. They also asked Olive if she needed any help and made sure she knew that she could come to them with anything at all. When she started wearing lingerie like a second skin to school every day, they took notice and started more than one deep conversation about this, letting her know they were absolutely worried about the situation, all while remaining completely calm, cool, collect, and caring. The two of them and even ended up watching her big podcast at the end of the movie, somehow keeping completely updated on the fact that she was making one about the situation at all. I don't know if she told them, but they're not clear about that. Now, maybe she was the one to tell about that, but that only supports my love for their style of parenting. Olive felt comfortable talking to them about anything, but they also raised a frickin' soldier, and she didn't tell them about it because she was sure she could handle it herself, which she absolutely did. Even when Olive's boy toy offered to help, she assured him that she'd be able to figure it out, and she did. Now, if you are a helicopter parent or just outright disagree with anything I have had to say, don't worry. This doesn't matter.